Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video we're going to be decorating for Friday and Saturday, June, let's check because I can't remember, June 27th and 28th. So we've already decorated most of this week and we only have Friday and Saturday left. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm taking an old dashboard planner and I'm turning it into a 2-page daily. So for instance, this is Thursday, June 26th. Both sides are Thursday, June 26th. So let's grab these pages out so that we can decorate them. And if you can see, this is the divider for my declutter planner. We are out of pages. We are out of June. After these last 2 pages, we're done with June. So for Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Saturday page to the side. So that's pretty exciting, and that means we are gonna be grabbing our July planner and getting that ready here soon. So because I'm making this a 2-page daily, I don't need any of these day markings or date markings. I don't need this year up here. And what is nice about this is even if I had an in-date planner, which I don't have one to use, I would still have to white all this out to make it 2-page daily. So I've had a comment about using maybe a notebook page instead of this because it's kind of a lot of work. And I think that could be really good in the future. But right now I already have these pages, these planners that I've kept for so long because I really liked them. I actually just found quite a few of them back in the fall, so a few months ago now, because this stuff was in storage as we were moving a couple times. So now that I have everything out, I think they're cute pages. They already have kind of like cute sections. These definitely have cute decorations. So it's kind of perfect to just turn into what I need, a 2-page daily. So it makes sense to me to use what I have already instead of buying new paper, although I was tempted for a little bit. And I get some extra cute decoration on a page like this. Even though this page is pretty plain, I love the colors on this page. So for this particular spread, we are going to use this Taming the Wild sticker book. And I'm gonna grab my extra sheets. I have been meaning to order wax paper and it just has not happened. I keep forgetting. So until I get it, I will keep using these sheets. Now these are the colors I'm thinking. This light beige here and maybe the gray. Oh, this page is empty, so we'll take that out. Well, should we do this one too because it mimics it? Yeah, I think we will. Make your soul happy. That's like a horrible idea. This is Believe in the Good. Okay. Check it off. That one's a little too dark. I think this one can work. So I'm just going to pull it out because it's already alone. And maybe we just pull this off for now to use as an extra sheet. So that matches this one. I think we can do both of these. And this will be done. Choose kindness. Kind heart, brave soul, fierce mind. There are 4 of these left in this color that we're kind of looking for, so we can grab those just in case. These will work. So this is kind of what I do when I'm choosing colors. I just go through and find, you know, parts of the colors. Actually, we'll just take this whole page 2 out. So because we have these little boxes, which are always good as like little headings. And what do we have? 4. And they kind of match this. It looks a little bit like marble that's over here. And that's all of that. Okay. Now, this one I think, although it matches this one, see this is the perfect of those 2. So let's grab that guy out. So we definitely have a few spreads left in this book. We'll take 2 of these really light ones because we have a few of them. I guess we could do 2 of those. So if you've seen my videos before, you know that sometimes I will go into a book like this and I will pick essentially 2 colors to work with. It's a bigger size, I like that. Because then, let's see if this one's quite the color. It is the same as that. Then I have some groundwork to work with instead of just having the entire book and kind of flipping through and just seeing what I like. So it does only let you work with the 2 colors, obviously, but I'm actually fine with that because I want to have some kind of guidance. This one. We're already getting kind of a lot of stickers, so I'm going to have to slow it down. But let's do this one too. I think this one can pull off the tone. It's definitely darker, but we're going to go for it because we have a lot of them left. And we'll do this. And this. And I don't think we're going to grab any more. So we still have quite a bit left. Quotes. We can definitely come back for quotes. I think that's all that's left. No, there's more back here. Some quotes. Some circles. Well, look. This has way too many in those colors. It usually works a little better where there's actually not a lot left, but it works a little better usually where you're grabbing only 2 colors worth of stickers. These might have been a little overdoing it, but we will see how it turns out. So the first thing I want to do is get my 2 decorative stickers on. And I think I want them with boxes, so Believe in the Good. And then this is just a really pretty color. So I'm gonna line it up here. And we'll do Believe in the Good kind of next to it. So now we have this diagonal here, but I don't mind. Okay, now this one, Make Your Soul Happy. And okay. So this sticker has like no edge, and so if I put it on here, you could barely see anything except this to do, which bothers me. But I think if I stick it over here, maybe, seeing how we have like the color now, we can work it that way. And then I'm gonna fill this in with color pencil. I don't think I have brown over here. That's weird. I'm sure it came with brown. I'm just gonna fill it in with some gray so it doesn't look like it's, you know, sideways. It doesn't look great, it just doesn't look like it's sideways. And then we'll do some sparkle over here. So let's do Be Brave with Your Life. That one I like. Go a little higher. Okay. Now, what are we gonna do over here? Let's do Choose Kind over Cool. I think we'll do it like that over here. So I do like to have stuff in my timeline sometimes because it can get really boring over here if you don't put stuff in there, like decoration in there. Oh, we have this big guy. Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it on the spread today. That's okay. Let's do the darker to do. We can put it by this focus. Okay, and then we'll do this lighter one over here. And I think we'll do it with like, take a moment. All right, this is definitely not my favorite sticker book. When I use it, it always turns out okay. I don't usually like to cover up this focus because it's written really cute, but we'll do it today because we have a circle here, so we need a circle over there. All right, box clusters. We can have maybe too many boxes. Maybe. So this is my weather section, so we can have like a little box for temperature. I like to have that. I think I'm gonna move this, take a moment. Okay, noted over here. Oh, that ripped the box a little. That's okay because this is kind of gonna go there anyway. These are so neutral. The ones I chose these, but I'm not a fan of neutral. Let's do it, take a moment over here, I guess. In general, do not like neutral. So this section here is my wellness section, and it is always fun to have little boxes to like track how many steps I've taken, what coffee, or how many cups of coffee I've had. I track my sleep, so I like having boxes for fun stuff like that. It's the same color, so we'll put this one down here. And then down here is like my extra. Sometimes I will put a grocery list down here. When I do box clusters, I like to do slightly different shades of the box if possible. When possible, it's not always. Okay, that is my preference. Put this here. So that is done. We have a few more. Okay, so this is a little plain up here, so we can, I think we'll put this here. It's kind of a lot of stickers actually already. At least a lot of them are boxes, which means, you know, writing space. And this, where guys? We'll put it up here. It could be like a focus for the day. Today's goals. Put over here. Okay, so that's empty. Again, that's one that I grabbed. So it's not like we're actually making progress with empty stickers, but that's okay. And the color tones are like not varied at all. That's bothering me a little. Like very slight, right? But that's okay. This is why I'm not a neutral gal. Not a fan. I say that as I use neutrals often. I'll put you up here. Okay, that's gonna go back in the book. What do we have left? A few of these guys. We may not get all of these used because it's kind of a lot. And like, what do I need all these headings for? So for this week, I'm really trying to go faster with my decorating. I'm gonna say I'm not superb at it. I do overthink it. And I'm still just not really a natural, you know, sticker decorator. It does not come like naturally to me. Be good to yourself. That's nice enough. So let's cross over here. Let's see. Right about here. One sticker that says noted. And that says noted. I don't know, guys. I guess I could have this like craziness of boxes down here. Let's move this one because it's going to be easier to find a spot for that than this noted. So, like boxes just like took over the page. Took it over. So that is all. It's a lot. Let's look at quotes real quickly because, you know, we have some bare spots over there. Sometimes I put the quotes, you know, writing up. Trust that your magic will guide you. I know I'm kind of thinking, so I'm not really making sense. Today is wild and it's yours. All right, I'm gonna say today is yours. Okay. Up here, so we'll save this other part of the quote for later. So today is yours. And what do we have left? We have wild and it is. So that can go for some other day. Wild and it is. And so that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I will come and put a quote in here to give a little color. So this is the second time I've done this week. Yeah, so it looks fine. It's a little crooked, but that gives something over here. All right, these are, I just put the loose pages back in here for next time, and so you have a couple spreads left. And we are gonna grab out some washi to really kind of spruce it up because it's a little dull. Dull, dull, dull. How much do we want to freak it out? Let's see. This is probably too much, honestly. Let's check it out. I do like it because it's so boring with these beiges, beige and beige. I'm gonna use it, and it's wild and free. You know, and this is called Taming the Wild. Yeah, it can work. I think mentally in my head, it works. Okay. Except on this page where it's purple, it's okay. I'm telling you, I still like that color, and it doesn't matter what else is on the page to me. I am not stubborn. All right, so we're gonna need a thinner washi for inside the center of the pages. Yeah, that is crazy. That is wild. I don't know if it's free, but it is wild. All right, now the next thing going in the middle, I think we could bring it together with some crazy stars. Bring in some of this more color that's like so boring. So let's do 2 on each side. So there's 1, and we'll do 1 up here for a 2. So I often use washi really just for color. Sometimes to bring the spread together, but this side is, you know, gonna be hopeless anyway. Oh, we're out of washi. That's okay, we can use this still for 2 spots. I know we can do it. And then, let's come over here. I should make that one higher, actually. Okay, I'm working on it here, hold on. I really like when the washi has the plastic ring for ease, even though I know why. Not everybody uses a plastic ring for a good reason. So let's get, but if you've seen my previous videos, I will peel the leftover washi when it's at the end off of the cardboard, just to give me like a little more washi, which is fair. Oh, come on, don't do it. Yep, okay. Yeah, I gotta tell you, always a little crazy. That's what I say. Anyway, I'm not one of those planner gals where you're gonna see the spread and be like, oh my goodness, that's amazing, I want to do exactly like that. But hopefully you can kind of get an idea of, you know, things that you can do, like a decorative box with a fill-in box, decorative box that, you know. This is too much. I probably should have slowed down when I was grabbing all the stickers, but you know what? It's okay. It's just one day, and that's the other way. If you're always doing a weekly spread only, I think it would be harder for me to like really commit to something like this. It's a little off. Okay, so we're on Friday. Okay, so it is good that it's getting close to the end of June because I am running out of June stickers. But I'm just gonna pop this up here. Friday, June 26th. It's all different colors because that's what I have left. But you don't really notice it that much. That's partially because the spread is so busy. Maybe I did that on purpose. But you know what, overall I do like it. I think it's fun for these stickers, these like all these boxes. I like writing in them, and even though it was super boring, the washi really pops up the color. I know, some people probably like the calming look of no splash of color, so sorry about that. So that's Friday, June 26th, and then the last day that we are doing in June, and then we're gonna have to switch to our other planner. Now, real quickly, when I switch to a week, a different week, or in this case it's the end of the month. So this original, this is the June currently, that's usually the beginning of Happy Planner months, like before the divider. And I was gonna use it as a goal page for June, but it did not happen. And I haven't done that for months now. It's been a few months since I've actually done goal pages, and I think it's because I do 9 spreads a week, so then who really cares about other goals? I do care about them, but I do kind of write them everywhere throughout my week, which I want to change. I want to get a little more organized and have them on this page so I can look. But the point is I did not do them. So now that we're getting towards the end of the month, I'm going to do them as like a maybe next month's goals, or I can write down some that maybe got accomplished even though I didn't have them written down. And yeah, so this is going to be the last page of June after the 28th. And that's why you're going to see a little difference here in the middle colors, because this is actually from a different color. If you don't know from the dashboard planner, this is a very colorful dashboard planner, but every week is a different color. So there's like the peachy. This is the week we're on now. We're not that far yet. We're actually only on Sunday back here where I have started planning, but you can see it's a different color. And the one that we're moving to, I think, is this kind of, where is it? Yeah, this kind of blue purple here. So anyway, point is, it is switching to a different color scheme, but it's not going to matter because it really is just the last page of my June planner for my daily catch-all planner. Anyway, this is going to be Saturday. So I'm going to white all this out. And for Saturday, I decided to grab one of my favorite new sticker books, which I have a lot. Any Rongrong sticker book is my favorite. She is like super talented. She hand draws all her stickers. I love them. They turn out so beautiful. Okay. So Saturday is a little different. I do a one-page daily on Saturday because it's just not a busy day for us. And this second page over here is going to, I'm going to decorate it like a spread, but the second page over here will be like a pre-plan only for planner stuff. So I pre-plan all my stickers for the next week in this Saturday. So that's what this will be, ready to go. But we're doing Boho, Rongrong Boho Spring. Now it says spring, but I've mentioned many times there were 5 stickers that specifically said spring, and the rest of these stickers just look like they can be used anytime, anywhere. Just use them because they are cute. So for today's, I want to use this gal with this pink. It's like this dusty rose pink. And then we have kind of this, what is that? It's not a seafoam green, but it kind of looks like a seafoam green. Box there, or dress there. And we're going to put her here in my cleaning. I mean, maybe we'll put her up here half in the weather because that is pretty cute. Maybe I want her at the top there. Yeah, that's adorable. Okay, and then this box will work with the color of her dress. So let's find Wherever Life Plants You, Bloom with Grace. I mean, look at that sticker. It's just so beautiful. So we're going to put that over here. So this rose, blush gold, and this, pink, and then this, I don't know, for lack of a better word, seafoamish green dress. That's what we're working with. Okay, we have her also, matching. And this one says, keep growing. And then we can grab this really beautiful boho scene as well. So let's get some of these on. I want this keep growing to come down here. It's a little crooked. And then we'll put this gal. I think I'm going to put her over here. I don't always cover this important. And I'm not committed to just covering the whole thing. It doesn't have to be fully covered. So let's see what we can do. Okay. Yeah, I know that looks a little funny like that. And then we want a decorative box over here, so I'm going to put it down here. And leave it just popped up in case we find another written box to write in. We'll do this blush box as well. Okay. for Saturday, I think I'm gonna put my timeline all the way at the top here. So let me grab that out. So we only need 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I like it in this light blue. And this is for PM. Even though I usually do military time, we're gonna do PM for Saturday. So I like to use stickers for my timeline because it adds a little bit of color and decorative detail. And this is when I work after 8:30 about right now. It depends on sundown. So all these other boxes can now be decorated. Just had to make sure I had that. Okay. I'll put this chair over here just for a little decoration. I want to still be able to see focus, so that's kind of what I'm... Just turn it so I can see what I'm doing. You know how your hands get in the way of what you can see, what you're doing? And now that's like super crooked. Wow, looks like a rocking chair, but it's not. Okay, that's better. Really fun decoration for Boho in here. I mean, she did such a good job. Okay, so we'll do like a plant down here. And what else? It's one of those things where you're kind of hesitant to use the really adorable stickers because once they're gone, they are gone. But I'm going to use this floral anyway over here. I think this plant can be scooted over now. It's like messing with the floral look here. Let's just grab it up and scoot it over. And we'll kind of put it by this box a little. Oh, I forgot this was the page that kind of has the stickers cut funny. So like she's missing the neckline, but I think that's gonna be fine. And then I did recut them the last time I used this page. Let's see how this looks. I think these will be fine. So I'm gonna put a shirt up here and the shorts here. And why don't we just grab the flip-flops too? And put them down below. So I don't know if all the pages are like that in all the books, but I know that this is only one page in here that had a little bit of a cutting problem. I mean, look, like a rug. I mean, just like everything. She thought of everything. Okay, I want something for up here, and then I think we're gonna be done with this. I think we put this seating area up here. Kind of like a photo. And I guess we white some out. just going to do a few layers of white. I don't want it to get crazy. Yeah, that's okay. And now let's get some washi on, and we'll see what else, you know, we should do. Maybe a plant like here. Okay, let's get some washi on. And washi for boho. We need it kind of muted. Let me see about these leaves. They may not work, but let's look at them. They may be like a little too bright is what I'm thinking. I like it okay. And one thing I really don't like to do is just, you know, pour over my washi for so long to try to find something out. Try to figure out what to use. Although not doing that has actually caused problems, because then I have like sometimes washi that I don't end up liking on the spread. But you deal with it, you know? They kind of look like footprints, like animal tracks. But they aren't. They are leaves, little branches. Okay, and we will cut some of the stuff off. We need to cut around this plant. Cut around this shirt. So I do think these two corners are bare. So the good thing is she has a lot of accessories in here, or like plants. So let's just see what else we can find real quickly for those two corners. There we go. Okay, so it's not that bad. I think I'm gonna put them in here anyway. I kind of wanted it by the rug, but this is what's there, is the corner. And then up here, oops, what did I knock down? I don't know, maybe a moon? Okay, it's fine. I like it well enough. Whoops. Okay, so now let's get Saturday on here. Saturday, June 28th. Saturday, whoops, June. Okay, cute boho. I still feel like this is missing something, but I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Turned out super cute, and Rongrong spreads are my favorite to write on. They are just super, super cute. But these are ready to get back into the planner. We have and we are done for the week. The only thing we still have left to do, there's something left to do. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time. is the declutter planner. So today we did, I mean, look at this beautiful Rongrong spread. That one's gonna be really fun. Today we did Friday, June 27th, which is pretty busy. I don't think it looks great. I do like the pop of color, but you know, it doesn't really go. And then here, the boho spread, which I love, for Saturday, June 28th. We turn the page and we are done with June in this planner. We are all decorated till the end. So we're well over a week and a half ahead now for decoration. And now we're gonna have to choose our July planner. Are we gonna stay with a dashboard layout or are we gonna do something else? Which obviously I'll just tell you, we're gonna do something else. All right, so Friday and Saturday done. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.